shit, Stan! I didn't know you were going to speak to me. Okay. If I sound different, I'm using the new mic, and it's a total twat. We have to fight the Archdemon?
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
Wait, you doubt... no. What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors.
Ha!
That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Yeah. He doesn't hate you if you say that. So, we are back, finally. And I've got a new mic, as I said, and it's a total twat. Right, Warden's Keep. So, we are going to speak to the companions for a while, because I have found a way to cheat. Basically.
What do you need?
What do I need? What do you want to talk about? Number one. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was a father to you, I understand?
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle.
I know.
I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the blight and everything.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, I understand completely.
Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
I've lost enough to know what you're going through.
Yes, I imagine you really have, haven't you? Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Oh yeah, he was my friend too.
That's good to hear. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who remembers him well.
Most of his conversations only gave me 1 point. I'm sure I asked him what a Templar does.
What do you need?
Want to ask you something?
Ask away.
Can you teach me to be a Templar? I've already asked that.
I already said I wouldn't. The answer is still no.
Oh, right. Okay, I did.
What do you need?
Okay, so
Ask away.
Screw that. Tell me about the Grey Wardens. Can you teach others to be a Templar? Very well, respect your word. Where the heck? So said I'll even raise you. Oh, there we are, found one.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs
I
from
love that
Neanderthals. A whole pack of them, in fact.
That would explain the smell.
Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know.
Cats do that. That would explain the breath as well. We're up there, number 4.
And my table manners too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
Hold on a minute. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. This is the female elf mage. I gotta use the nobleman. Because I just noticed the dream... The one where saying the dreams where we make love in a tent. Something along those lines. So yeah, Shale for 1. Ogren. Ogren! Ah, that's why I used the female, because of you. Ah, okay then. Lehman, do you want to talk about Duncan? What can Templar do? I only get 5 for that. That'll explain the smell. I'm gonna hit you very soon now.
You would do violence upon me? I am shocked and dismayed. The dogs would never threaten me like this, you know. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Al Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
No, I blame the other one. Why did he send you off to the Chantry? It wasn't your father, so who was? Why have they still got the make love one?
I know who I was told was my father. He died even before my mother did, anyhow.
You think he did?
It isn't important. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Alistair, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Oh, what an awful thing to do to a child. Wait, number 3.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it.
Don't worry, don't worry.
The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Please be back in Inquisition. Right, what? Oh, damn it, Nappa! Damn it! Stay still. Stay still.
Something on your mind?
Yes.
Of course.
I don't know. Oh my God, more. Can I just do? Tell me about the Grey Wardens. Have we said that? So how did you become a Grey Warden? No, that's stupid. We know that happens. That's not said. Templar. Why did you move the Chandler if you hated it? Ah, there we are. Number 3. And I get 3 points for that, ironically. Do I? Yeah. Why have you remained Templar if you hate the Chantry? Because they have good dispel abilities.
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Oh? I don't think I've ever seen you wearing it.
I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. It's a tear to the eyes, you know.
So you steered Templar to sentiment?
Oh, sure. They said that all the self-flagellation would be unpleasant, but you know what they say. One man's pain. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
Then make up something more exciting.
You know, I like the way you think. You're all right. If you're really curious, then I'll tell you. The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
Oh, God. I think I understand.
Using the abilities I have came after years of education and discipline that was difficult to achieve, if rewarding. The sword training and religious doctrine all came later. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
The Circle of Magi's tower was my home for a long time.
But it's not your home anymore, right? You can never go back for good. I think I understand how you feel. We won't always be traveling like this, you know?
Oh!
Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way.
For Eldon! They can rebuild.
I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yep, chatting. Oh, I still gained 3, so actually. Oh, damn it. Click B. Where would that be? Crafting? Or ever? Gifts. Small carved statue. No, that's I swear I picked up a small carved statue. Or did I already give it to him? I do not remember. Where's Alistair? Oh, he's by there. I must have given it to him. What else can we ask?
Something on your mind?
Kind of.
Of course.
Sorry. We're not allowed in. Oh, it does ask that. If you were raised in the Chantry, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes?
Damn it. Sex.
I'm not sure I do. Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
What the hell did I click? The fuck?
Oh, so that's what we're talking about. Well, if you really want to know, you tell me first.
Hold your horses, I lost my page. Bollocks. The easiness of using a laptop, but no, I gotta use this flaming iPad. I think it's an iPad. What the hell is it? Win. Not even close. Right, him. Right, sex. Tell you what, of course I have.
And apparently you have no shame as well. Well, all right, I'll play along.
No, we haven't.
I, myself, never had the pleasure. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course. But, you know.
Oh, I see you like the proper parts. I can't believe this gives him 2.
Oh, that's funny. Your cruel japes will be remembered, sir. If you hear sobbing later, that's me crying myself to sleep.
At least you'll get some decent rest.
Ha ha ha. Your cruel interrogation will be remembered forever. Or maybe just until lunch. Lunch makes everything better. Oh, look, I have cheese.
Oh, I still got 2. What the hell did I click before that then?
Something on your mind?
Kind of. I hope.
Of course.
Ah, yeah. What changed you after the joining? What changed about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too. And all I got was, you'll see.
He wouldn't tell you?
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage.
Yes, well.
Ah, yes, the classy camaraderie of 2 men travelling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Well, fuck me. I've had some strange dreams.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
Now this was my reaction. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live. Give or take.
Devastated.
It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Ugh, I was devastated. So, I was going to say, Jesus, Dragon Age 2 ended 10 years. So we've both got 20 years left, depending on the time frame of Inquisition. Well, the Warden is alive in Inquisition, they said, so we get to meet him. Or her. I think they did. Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. Well, there you have it.
I never wondered that. I understand.
You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He'll be remembered as Alistair. All as will the others. Jesus, baby.
Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
We hope.
Something on your mind?
I hope.
Of course.
Yes. What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long, but I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? It was Gregor... He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow, it doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
I'm sorry. This must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well,
It's fine.
there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
Really? Will he talk about it that early?
I'm wondering something.
Yeah, he will.
I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Time for the juicy gossip, I take it.
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
Oh, God. Very cute. So, you know I'm laughing at you, not with you.
Ouch, now I'm wounded. Look at me, bleeding all over the place. You're just not very nice, are you? Seriously, though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
Sounds like fun, ask away. I gotta agree with him.
What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
How can I agree with him? Oh, right. Literally click I agree. I've actually never done that before. Or was I even there to begin with? I have no clue. Oh, why the hell not? I agree.
Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable.
I know.
And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
He seems to regret what he did.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway.
Not for a
What
certain
about
white-haired
Liliana?
elf.
Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
I believe that she believes in her vision. I'll always click that one.
That's one way to put it. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away
Don't
from
feel
her
guilt for her. We don't know what she has been up to. That cliffhanger! I wonder if that'd be the same if... Well, then again, after I completed my version, I watched someone did play a version where they had a little, not bow chicka bow wow, little, confrontation, shall we say. Not gonna say where. And then, when they saw her at the end, screams, that person was so confused, what did I say? It was her choice.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan.
Oh, I
Do you
love her.
trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
And at the time, I thought he was crazy. Now I think he's speaking truth. What reason could she have to betray us? I'm not going to agree with him.
Hello? Have you met her? I think she'd need a reason not to betray us.
She has a reason. I'd kill her. No. I think we're useful to her.
Well, there is that. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Yes. Oh, he still gained 4, even with the stuff that I clicked. Okay.
Something on your mind?
Kind of, probably.
Of course.
Tell about the Great Wardens? Has already been asked. Hold. Oh, okay. I guess that's further up. Tell me, Alistair. Oh. I think I've already done that. What about now?
Others, yes.
Yes.
But not yourself. I need someone who's trained first as a warrior. It's as much about discipline as anything. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Yay! So, Templar specialization unlocked for when I do another character. Okay, so what? I have no idea what he likes. That's the problem. Wait, wine. Where's the wine? Win. Take my wine.